Well, hi there folks. Today you catch me out and walking, and I could have got into sitting down and doing loads of work today, but I figured it was way more important just to get out walking and to enjoy the snow and enjoy the fact that no one else is mad enough to come out at this time and go walking. So I'm enjoying the solitude. It's given me a time to reflect, and it's given me a time to think about things that I'm going to talk about today. And this is one of the most important things I ever learned. As a nurse, when I first started, I didn't feel I was very good. And to compensate for that, I used to go the extra mile to build relationships with the patients. And after 13 years of frontline nursing, I found that the most important things were the little things. The little things made the biggest difference. And one of the big things that I found that I did that not a lot of other people did was I took the time to ask the patient what they like to be called. And some of them liked a nickname. Some of them like to be called by their first name. In 13 years of nursing, only one person ever asked me to be called by Mrs. and then their surname. And that was a very old woman in Australia. But most people like to be called by their first name or their nickname. And if you call someone by their nickname, and that's what they like to be called, it evolves, it develops a really deep bond with people really quickly. And the other thing was, I used to work in an admissions ward, and when people used to get there, the first thing we were meant to do was do their assessment again. And they'd usually had an assessment done in A&E twice, one by the A&E staff and one by the doctors. So by the time they got to us, they'd already answered these questions. So rather than go straight into that, and I also realised that A&E used to dehydrate people. They used to not give them drinks. So first question I asked is, look, can I get you a tea or a coffee or a glass of water? And that made them so grateful to me. So those two things, those two seemingly small things, made a massive difference to the rapport I was able to build with the patients and to the relationship that I was able to sustain during that time. So there you go, folks. It's the small things. And in business, what does that transpire to? Encouraging words. Tell people they're doing something good. Give people a compliment. You'd be amazed how a compliment can go a long way. It's like a ripple effect. You know, if you make someone feel more positive about themselves, the odds are that they'll pass that on. Positive ripples, and you never know the impact of kind words. And on the other side of that coin, and more relevant recently, cruel words. You don't know how they're going to impact people on a different level. So there you go, folks. Be nice, be kind. To most people. Not everyone deserves it, of course. That doesn't mean to everyone. Someone's not being nice to you, that's a different ballpark. But as a default, folks, the little things make a big difference.